Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
I spent a lot of time talking about spiritual warfare on this channel. I've done many series about spiritual warfare. As awakened Israelites and Gentiles, we must focus on the spiritual warfare that is happening to the seed of Adam from the kingdom of darkness. I know some of you may find it difficult to focus on spiritual warfare when you see in the flesh a person physically abusing you. It's natural for some people to respond in the flesh because you perceive that the attack was done to your flesh. Some Israelites and Gentiles believe if they respond to the attack by protesting or physically fighting the threat and winning, they've defeated the enemy. I am here to let you know that responding in the flesh is not going to defeat your enemies. If responding in the flesh resolve our issues as descendants of Adam, our enemies would have fled from us and our dominion restored. The seed of Adam spent multiple generations fighting back in the flesh, and it hasn't gotten them anywhere. Many people will blame the curses for their inability to triumph over their enemies.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The curses are the result of the transgression of the people of the Most High. The curses came upon the Israelites because they didn't hearken to the voice of their God. Although we didn't adhere to the voice of the Most High and the curses came upon us, we still have to deal with the spiritual warfare against the seed of Adam from the fallen, the wicked, and the elite from the seed of Adam that conspire against themselves. The curses are the result of our actions. The curses are judgments that came upon the people of the Most High for rebelling against their God. The curses is one chapter out of many chapters in our spiritual journey. Some Israelites use the curses for the reason they cannot get anything done. They also use the curses for the reason their enemies rule over them. If we serve the Most High while living in the land of our captivity, we will overcome many trials and tribulations that come upon us. The Most High won't forsake the righteous who serve him in the spirit and in truth.
Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee.
Some Israelites failed to comprehend that although the curses came upon the Israelites, the curses didn't give the spiritual wickedness in high places access to your life. In the awakening, there are some Israelites that have influential channels that many Israelites flock to. They always use the curses as the root to the reason they are not where they want to be individually and as a nation. The curses is not the root. Sin gives to the Satans access to your life. The curses didn't give the spiritual wickedness access. The Satans will attack you even if you live on the promised land. Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden where the Most High placed them when Satan came to deceive them. The Most High warned them ahead of time and they still fell by listening to the voice of Satan. Even the word of God wasn't exempt from Satan trying to attack and influence him to rebel against his creator.
And saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
Living in the land of our captivity doesn't tie our hands behind our back to prevent us from crying out to the God of our fathers to plead our cause. Israelites and Gentiles, you have to give to the Satan's access to your life. That is why spiritual warfare is important and must be the priority to every Israelite and Gentiles that profess to serve the Most High in the Spirit and in truth. It's through spiritual warfare the heathens have taken the glory of the seed of Adam for themselves. I don't know how many ways for me to tell you how important spiritual warfare is. As the people of the Most High in the awakening, we have to make spiritual warfare a priority. The beast system is spiritual warfare against the seed of Adam. Many people from the seed of Adam can't see the spiritual attacks against them because their eyes have been closed. The spiritual wickedness in high places use religion to close the eyes of many people. If religion was of the Most High, your ministers would focus more on spiritual warfare. Instead, their focus is on an idol called Jesus that is a stumbling block to all people. Most people know a lot about Jesus, but they don't know how to fight against a spiritual attack, nor do they know anything about spiritual warfare. Because many people from the seed of Adam lack knowledge about the spiritual attacks against them, they perish.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
As the end-time generation, we will experience all sorts of trials and tribulations. Looking at the manifestation to what happened in the spirit is not going to counter the attacks against us. For some Israelites and Gentiles, because they can't see the spiritual attacks, they never consider that the hardship they face in their life are the results of a spiritual attack against their life. For example, you're a responsible person when it comes to your finances. However, suddenly you're having difficulty saving and it seems as if you're putting your money into a pocket full of holes. Most people would say it's because he or she is irresponsible and can't control their spending that caused their financial struggle. Some people would say it's because you're living above your financial means. Those responses are flesh-based. The people who think like this are focusing on the physical aspect instead of what is happening to the person's finances in the spirit. Financial hardship is the result of a spiritual attack done against you to disable you. One of the many ways the seed of man is being attacked by the spiritual wickedness in high places is through the spirit of poverty. The Satans have used the spirit of poverty not only to attack the seed of Adam all over the world, but to steal the glory of the seed of Adam in the process. The Most High gave to the seed of Adam dominion over the earth. The Most High made Adam Lord over the earth to control it. Adam has life on earth, and I created a garden in Eden in the east that he should observe the testament and keep the command. I made the heavens open to him that he should see the angels singing the song of victory and the gloomless light. And he was continuously in paradise, and the devil understood that I wanted to create another world because Adam was Lord on earth to rule and control it. As you heard in the scriptures, the Most High gave to Adam dominion and control over the earth. The earth belonged to the seed of Adam. The sacred scriptures found in the lost books as well as in the Bible confirm this truth. Adam's dominion and control of the earth have been ignored by the other species of mankind that now rule this world with the Satans. The first thing the Satans have done was strip the seed of Adam of their land. You learned last week that earth is all the landmass. During colonization, the Satans used the other species of mankind to take land from the seed of Adam all over the world. When the Satans took control over the earth during colonization, that is when the seed of man lost completely the dominion given to them by the Most High. The other species of mankind have taken the purpose and destiny the Most High gave to the seed of man and transferred it to themselves. Before the heathens decided to leave the caves to sail the ocean in search of land to conquer, they engaged in sorcery behind the scenes. They gave to their idols many sacrifices, as well as did many rituals to make sure when they found land, they would conquer the land without much resistance from the original inhabitants. This is witchcraft and sorcery, a spiritual attack against the seed of man to disable them. The scriptures told us that the heathens make their sacrifices to devils.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to God. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
When Christopher Columbus and the other thieves found land, they gave to the seed of men that live on the land gifts and poisonous food as a peace offering. Little did the seed of man know that the moment they accepted those gifts, they made a covenant with the land thieves, which gave to the idols of the heathens access to attack them in the spirit. Israelites and Gentiles, when you accept the cursed gifts or you engage with a sorcerer, you open the door to give to the kingdom of darkness access to your life. Many of the encounters you have with the other species of mankind and the seed of man that engage in sorcery and witchcraft are usually friendly. The deceivers always make themselves appear to be pleasant to gain your trust. Their gifts come in many different forms. After accepting these gifts or offering, you will begin to see yourself doing all sorts of things in the realm of the spirit, your dream life. If the Most High allow you to see what is happening in the realm of the spirit, your dream life, he's warning you of the attacks.
For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction.
In the instance of the spirit of poverty, you will see a person run off with your wallet. You will begin to see insects, large or small, infesting your house. That symbolizes poverty. You can see yourself begging, or you're wearing worn-out clothes. All of these dream symbols are pointing to a spiritual attack in the form of poverty. In the spirit realm, the Most High can show you through the symbol of a person running away with your purse. In the physical world, the flesh, the person running away with your purse can manifest in the form of a sudden hardship on your finances. The root cause to the financial stress is due to a spiritual attack done in the realm of the spirit. While most people interpret the attack of some sort of trial and tribulation from the Most High to test them, by the time they realize the root cause to their financial problem is not from the Most High, the spirit of poverty already made them completely broke, living paycheck to paycheck, or even worse, homelessness. Israelites and Gentiles, you have to treat everything like a spiritual attack and cry out to the Most High to deliver you. When you don't deal with the spiritual attack, the spirit of poverty or whatever unclean spirit sent against you will continue to oppress you until you're delivered. You must submit to the Most High and resist the devils to get them to flee from you.
Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
Israelites and Gentiles, depending on your circumstances, fasting is required because you can only be delivered from certain devils through prayer and fasting. Attacks done through sorcery and witchcraft is spiritual warfare that require fasting and prayers to be delivered. I am sure the Most High warned our ancestors when the other species of mankind showed up on their land with cursed gifts to mask their evil intentions. If you don't know anything about spiritual warfare, you will ignore the warnings given to you in a dream and fall prey to your enemies. The kingdom of darkness have been attacking the seed of man in the spirit from the beginning. That is why we must be vigilant at all times. Don't ignore any form of spiritual attack done against you.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
The censorship of this channel is a spiritual attack. Israelites and Gentiles, don't mistake a spiritual attack for a brief season that will end with good behavior. I want you to prioritize spiritual warfare so that you will know how to respond to a spiritual attack. The seed of man needs to elevate spiritually so that the Most High can begin to restore them to their rightful position. Now that you understand spiritual attacks and the spiritual warfare that is being done against the seed of man, Israelites and Gentiles, you must understand why you're in the position you find yourselves in on this earth. A great majority of people from the seed of Adam is not living the life the Most High intended for them to live. Your glory was stolen, and a heathen or a friend have taken your destiny for themselves. For some of you, the kingdom of darkness is benefiting from the gifts and talents the Most High gave to you. The Father have given to his people many gifts and talents.
Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness.
Unfortunately, for the seed of man, they are not utilizing the gifts and talents the Most High gave to them. Even if you wanted to operate in your destiny, the kingdom of darkness is oppressing your life, making it difficult for you to do the will of the Most High for your life. For some of you, the Most High gave you a marvelous destiny. Some of you were supposed to be great leaders over many nations, like the great kings that was submitted to the Most High that ruled over the Israelite nation. Some of you were supposed to be great prophets the Most High used to prepare his people for the days ahead. Some of you were supposed to be the Moses of your generation to tell the modern day Pharaoh to let his people go. The Most High preserved some of his people to bring the truth into this world. To others, great inventors that created inventions that would change the world. Some of you were supposed to be ministers to the world, captains over armies that slayed thousands like King David with his 10,000s.
And it came to pass as they came, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistine, that women came out of all cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul, with tabrets, with joy, and with instruments of music. And the women answered one another as they played, and said, Saul hath slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s.
The Most High gave to the seed of man many gifts and talents, as well as his wisdom to be able to rule the earth and control it. The Most High equipped the seed of man with everything that they need to be successful on earth. Today we see many Israelites and Gentiles with amazing talents and gifts that many people will never see. The seed of man was supposed to be the billionaires of this world. All the natural resources that is making the heathens wealthy today, like oil, gold, diamond, and other precious minerals, is now in the hands of the Satans, being controlled by the other species of mankind. The seed of Adam was supposed to have control and dominion of this earth, but their glory was stolen by the Satans and given to the other species of mankind when the Satans planted tares among the wheat.
For while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way.
Many Israelites and Gentiles don't know that the control and possession the other species of mankind have over the earth was taken from them. The heathens are operating on stolen glory. Today, the other species of mankind control the earth with the Satans, even the land that is on the continent of Africa. Destiny swapping is very real. What some Israelites and Gentiles fail to see is that the other species of mankind that have taken your identity all over the world is operating on the destiny of the men and women from the seed of man. Like I said previously, some of you were supposed to be great leaders of nations, just like we read in the scriptures. Because your destiny was stolen, you're not living in the purpose the Most High had for your life. You may be thinking, no one can steal my glory or swap my destiny. If you're an Israelite, your identity and glory was taken by the people that are labeled Jewish. The beast system recognized the Jewish people as the descendants of the Israelites, despite not identifying themselves as such. The Jewish people are recognized as this world's chosen people in the beast system.
If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
What we know as Jews today are the Khazars from Eastern Europe that have adopted the Israelite culture and now claim the heritage for themselves. Even though many people know that the people that are recognized as the Israelites are not the true descendants, they still won't admit that you are. They will make up all sorts of excuses to never give to the seed of man, which is black people, their destiny and glory. The Israelite nation is not the only bloodline the other species of mankind have taken for themselves. The glory of the descendants of Mizraim was stolen and taken by the other species of mankind. Mizraim bloodline is now known as the Egyptians in the beast culture. The seed of man is not recognized as the origin nor the descendants of Mizraim, despite Mizraim being a son of Ham. The beast culture recognized Ham as the black race. The Israelites and the Egyptians share the same olive skin tone according to the workers of iniquity that refuse to recognize the seed of man as the original. Yet the olive skin tone people are not recognized as the Israelites either. The Ashkenazi Jews are the ones recognized and seen as the descendants of the Israelites. I'm sorry, but when I envision King David being a warrior that slayed the giant Goliath and wrestled with lions like Judah did, I don't picture a Jewish male of today doing that. On the continent of Africa, there are many tribes that fight with lions every day and win easily. No Jew is going to encounter a lion in their gated community. The heathens that have taken our identity today live as us while we are not recognized and have been cut off as a people.
They have said, "Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance."
As you can see, the other species of mankind have taken the glory of the seed of man from all over the world. They have dominion over the earth. The fallen are the ones ruling this earth with the Satans. Everything the seed of man was supposed to be, the other species of mankind have taken when they stole the glory of the seed of man for themselves. Today in the awakening, some Israelites are destiny swapping the life of Esau and the Edomite bloodline with the other species of mankind. Because a great majority are unaware of destiny swapping, they are helping the Satans in their pursuit to erase the seed of man from the face of this earth. The seed of man is not the origin to whiteness. Therefore, the Edomites or any other bloodlines that comes from the man's creation can't be the face to whiteness. We must elevate to spirit to better understand the words of the Most High found in the Bible. As awakened Israelites, serving the Most High in the spirit and in truth, the time have come for us to ask the Most High to give us a better understanding of the scriptures, so that we won't support the lies of the Satans by conspiring against ourselves to promote man's interpretations of the scriptures.
Then opened he their understanding, that they might understand the scriptures.
The seed of man is the one that is supposed to rule this earth. Unfortunately, the seed of man is watching the abominations they created with the fallen, the other species of mankind, destroy the earth. The other species of mankind was able to take from the seed of man everything given to them by the Most High when the seed of Adam continued to make covenants with the Satans in every generation. Those covenants gave to the kingdom of darkness access to their life as well as to their children. The Most High warned us in his words to make no covenants with the heathens and with their God.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods.
The Most High will honor all covenants. The workers of iniquity through sorcery can look into the life of a person. If your glory or destiny is great, they will try to take it from you. Just like we've seen throughout history of many inventions from the seed of man taken from the original inventor and credited to the other species of mankind. If you're supposed to be a great writer or a musician and a worker of iniquity saw that your destiny is great, through sorcery they can manipulate you to steal your life from you. The same way they interfere with every aspect of your life, they would try to take your glory. Too many people from the seed of man are trading their glory for the lesser. We have to be careful with the people we trust. The same people we consider a friend or the stranger we try to help on the street will turn around and attack you in the spiritual world. It's a wicked world we live in. Remember, the earth is in the hands of the wicked. If you lack knowledge about the spiritual world, you will probably never accomplish everything the Most High set for you to do. Don't establish covenants with devils and the workers of iniquity that is disguising themselves.
Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
How many times have you seen a person that is full of light suddenly is discouraged and their light have become dim? Nothing is happening for them. Someone have stolen their glory. Social media is a marketplace for workers of iniquity to find people that brag about what they have. The witches and warlocks are searching and taking from these people unknown to them. The least people know about you, the better off you are. There's no need to tell the world about what the Most High is doing for you unless the Father told you to share. Destiny swapping has happened to many people and they had no idea. It's not until everything have been drained from them or they finally meet a person that can tell them this truth, they can finally seek deliverance. The word of God's destiny was taken and swapped with Jesus, the idol god of Rome. Everyone credit to Jesus everything the Most High sent the word of God to do in the flesh. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed sun god that resembled the other species of mankind, a large population of people, including some Israelites in the awakening, worship. He is not the word of God that was sent and became flesh. The true Lamb of the Most High, Michael, is not known by the people and have been rejected. Only the people the Most High draw to him will know him.
No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day.
The Most High have to draw you to the true Messiah to know him. At the last day, he will raise you up. The Satans wasn't afraid to take the glory of the Most High through the idol Jesus, the sun god, to deceive many of you to gain access to your life. Believe the scriptures when they say the Satans are wicked. Everything the seed of man have done and invented is credited to the other species of mankind. The fallen is recognized as the chosen people. The fallen is viewed as a part of the man's creation. The fallen are the leaders over the nations in controlling the wealth of many people from the seed of men. The fallen are the leaders to all religion. The fallen deceive many of you to vote for them to make them leaders over you. Many Israelites and Gentiles ignore the scriptures of the Most High saying not to put a heathen over you.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee. Whom the Lord thy God shall choose, one from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Why would you vote to have a leader over you when you're supposed to be the one ruling the earth? When you do such thing like electing leaders, you are reestablishing the evil covenants and allowing the fallen that's supposed to be buried in the valley of the earth for 70 generations, as well as evil spirits that roam the earth, become your president. To the seed of man, don't be partakers with them.
Be not ye therefore partakers with them.
The scripture said in the book of Enoch that the Most High have rejected every plea from the fallen watchers. No salvation was granted to them. A severe judgment was pronounced on them, and that no mercy was extended to them. Today, the children of the fallen are ruling the earth with the Satans, while the seed of man watch from the sideline. Israelites and Gentiles, it's important to know what the words of the Most High say. When you increase your knowledge, it becomes difficult for the kingdom of darkness to deceive you. Many from the seed of man leave a revolving door open to the kingdom of darkness to enter their life to reestablish covenants to keep them in bondage. The truth is here to make you free. You won't perish from a lack of knowledge if you allow the truth to make you free.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
The Satans know that they have a short time, as the truth break down strongholds that held many people from the seed of man captive. The workers of iniquity have to work quickly to do their will on this earth. Israelites and Gentiles, don't assist the workers of iniquity by co-signing their lineage of being a part of the creation of men. You're certainly not helping the Most High when you assign to the other species of mankind bloodlines that come from the seed of men. When you do this, you validate the other species of mankind's mission of taking the glory of the seed of man. The other species of man have gone to great lengths to cover up their destiny. They blended themselves very well among the seed of man and deceived many from the seed of man into believing they are descendants of Adam, to rob them of everything the Father had given to them. If the seed of the fallen was a part of the man's creation, why did they have to steal, kill, and destroy to obtain dominion over the earth? Also take your identity to validate the reason they went to rob the seed of man all over the world. Israelites and Gentiles, don't help the kingdom of darkness to conspire against you. The time have come for you to seek the face of the Most High, to be delivered from every evil covenant established with the kingdom of darkness, to make you free from spiritual bondage. When the Satans come to deceive you in the realm of the spirit, recognize the attack and deal with it accordingly. Deliverance is important, and we have to start seeking the face of the Most High for deliverance. The Most High didn't give you a glorious destiny to give it away to the kingdom of darkness, to limit your purpose in the physical realm. As Israelites, we are the light to the descendants of Adam.
Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Don't let the kingdom of darkness cause you to lose your saltiness. How can we do the will of the Father for our lives when the Satans have stolen our glory? Wake up, Israelites and Gentiles. As the journey get narrow, we have to stand our ground and truly seek the Most High in the spirit and in truth. The Satans have waged war with the seed of Adam, and we have to recognize every spiritual attack from every angle. Don't let the Satans steal your destiny. Always go before the Most High for deliverance, so that you are prepared to do the Father's will in your life with no interruptions from the kingdom of darkness. Israelites and Gentiles, the kingdom of darkness will always look for ways to deceive you. Pray for your enemies to fall every time they gather against you. The Most High is listening to the prayers of the righteous. Let the Father hear from you.
The Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure. Bless the Lord, all his works